If you look at your corporation through the lens of a specific department or focus area, like sales or support or even tech, uh, you're missing the bigger picture of how your business really can succeed. And I'm a firm believer in product led organizations where the product team organization drives all the other areas. And it's not just about what that solution is, it's about the user, the customer. What is the problem that we're solving? And I think that is key to be the central focus, specifically when we're looking at product led technology companies, is that one question of what is the problem we are solving needs to be understood by all the different departments. Because if you know what the problem is and what the problem is solving, then yeah, it's easy for then tech to go off and build the solution that's meeting that need of solving that problem. But likewise, it's easy for sales then to go and start selling that solution to that problem. And I've been in different circumstances where sales maybe isn't on the same page as product, and there's always that tension that starts to build between, why aren't you further along with the product, or how come it doesn't have this, or we need this in the product. And maybe tech's on the side of saying, well, wait a minute, that's not even what we're looking to build, type of thing. And it gets more focused on a deliverable and less focused on the problem that needs to be solved. Because I think even the solution that product and tech come up with on what that solution to that problem is first needs to be rooted on what has to be solved. And that all gets, in my opinion, rooted back to who is the user, what is the problem we're solving for these users. And I really think that's how you keep sales, you keep support. I mean, support's a huge part of this, not just from a standpoint of supporting the current customers and helping them with their issues that come up, but also just the upsell capabilities and what we can do from managing these relationships. If they understand that problem, the central problem that we're solving, it makes it easier for them to go and build these relationships and let them know where we're going, and sales going out to potential customers or new customers. So I think that's in my opinion, the root of just solving the problem of keeping the whole organization connected and on the same mission.
Yeah, yeah. Chris and I see the world through very similar eyes. Um, I think that to keep your organization aligned, having a really compelling problem that you are solving that reflects your market, that reflects your heart and character as an organization, really helps everybody to stay on the same page. And I might frame that as customer empathy. If the product organization, depending on how you're organized as a company, but if as a company, you are building products that meet a very clear need to your market, um, that makes it so much easier to sell. That makes it easier to support. It makes it easier for everybody to be on the same page. And I think that what can often happen, you were asking Bo initially about sales organizations and the impact there. I think what can often happen on the sales side is as a company is growing, what they're selling is changing, and the narrative that they're trying to craft, the narrative that the marketing and sales organization is trying to craft to be able to find leads and generate leads and then be able to close deals, that narrative is changing, and they need clear guidance and communication internally to say, here's how this connects to what we've always been as a company. If you make a certain type of widget for farmers, for example, if you suddenly start making medical utensils or something along those lines, you're going to need to explain to your sales organization how those two things connect, because it doesn't feel immediately like those are part of the same market. They might be, but somebody somewhere internal to the organization needs to be able to craft that narrative and say, This is why, farmers have animals, and I'm going to really spitball terribly here, but, farmers have animals that they need to take care of, and there are medical concerns for those animals. And so, therefore, yes, these things connect together. If you can't find a compelling narrative for why you're building both product A and product B, or why you're acquiring another company or something like that, other than, oh, it just makes us more money, you're going to be in a world of hurt, the sales organization, the support organization, the technology organization. But if you are making strategic decisions, to Chris's point, product led, of like, this is the change we want to be in this market. These are the customers that we have empathy and we care about and we're listening to. And these are the problems that we opportunistically are identifying and saying we can make money solving that problem, but we also can win the support of our market, our customers. um, then it makes the job of evolving the narrative on the sales side, or evolving our practices on the support side, or evolving our technical architecture on the engineering side. It makes that job so much easier because people have a clear sense of like, why are we doing what we're doing and how does it connect to what made us successful when we were in startup mode?